Hello, hello. Welcome back to Yoga with Paige, and welcome to day 13 of our Eve's transition into the new year. Today's class is twist and rinse. So we focus on opening up through the entire spine, the thoracic, lumbar, and cervical spine, as well as the shoulders and the hips. We find a lot of dynamic movements, doing one movement with each breath, and a lot of motion. So make sure you have a little bit of extra space around you for this practice today. And whenever you're ready, we can get started. We start today at the top of the mat in mountain pose. We will be warming up our body with a little bit of a different sun salutation. We're going to be a little twisty sun salutation here. So take a few moments to come into this practice onto the mat, starting to shift your awareness to your breath and how it feels in your body. And then on your next inhale, take the arms up and circle them around, just making big circles with the shoulders. Maybe we do one and then the other, kind of like we're swimming. Make this whatever you want it to be, one at a time or both together. One more breath, waking up the upper body. Inhale, and on your next exhale, gently forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, taking the hands to the shins or the thighs and start to twist. So the left hand will come down the leg as we twist to the right and vice versa. Only a few little twists. There we go. And exhale, fold. Grounding through this left foot, take the right back into a high lunge. Plant this right hand, reach that left arm up and shoulder circle it out. Circle, circle, twist. Waking up through the spine. And plant those left fingers, step back, downward facing dog, taking a second here, waking up through the backs of the legs. And then taking the right foot up into our lunge, planting the left hand down, circling it out with the right shoulder. Beautiful. And frame the foot, step up, forward fold. Inhale, a traditional halfway lift, reaching through the crown of the head, and exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands come above the head, and exhale, Anjali Mudra. We'll do that one more time. So taking little shoulder circles, maybe we do the opposite of what we didn't do the first time. One breath here, and then on your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, our twisty version. A few twists, 2 or 3 on each side. Going to be more than one breath here. That's okay. And then forward fold. Stepping that right leg back, big lunge, plant the right hand, and shoulder circle it out. Already feeling so open. Using your breath, exhale, frame the foot, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Reach those heels down. And on your next inhale, take that right leg up, planting the left hand, circle it out. Oh, this feels so good, creating space. Framing the foot. We're actually going to plant this right hand, step back to plank pose, slowly lower down onto the belly. Inhale, take a little cobra pose, waking up the lower back, nice and strong here. We can stay here, or we can gently lower the chest, taking the hands behind the head, and just using the strength of the lower back, slightly twist to the side. We can also do this with our hands raised by the sides if that feels better, so we're not pulling on the neck. Just a little thoracic twists. Exhale, release. Take the forehead to the mat. Take one breath to reset here. And then inhale back to Cobra or Sphinx pose, whichever suits your fancy today. Beautiful. And release. Extending this right arm out to the side, steepling the left fingertips, bending the left knee, and kicking it over to get a nice little stretch for this shoulder. Using the left fingertips to push away from the mat, kind of going more onto your shoulder to get a deeper little stretch. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Exhale. Gently roll back onto the belly to extend the left arm and switch sides. Moving gently, just feeling this whole body twist as we lie on our left shoulder. And exhale, come back onto the belly. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, connect to the core and lift up. Press up to plank pose, nice and strong. And then step this right foot up in between the hands, high lunge. Plant this left hand and reach that right back, coming onto the outer edge of this right foot and the left. Inhale, reach the arm overhead, lift the hips. Exhale, arm back. Two more like this. Big inhale, reach overhead and back. One more. And then coming back over, framing the foot, coming onto Skandasana on this side. So pivoting out on that foot. Now we're on the heel of the left foot. It is flexed towards our face. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And if possible, in our practice, we can reach it around and try to find a bind on our right leg here, keeping the chest nice and high. Nice deep breaths. And on your next exhale, gently release the arms. We can press back up and shifting our weight onto this left foot where we're in our lunge here. So planting the right hand, reach that left arm back. Exhale. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, reach back. Two more. Opening up through the hips. Beautiful. Coming back to frame that foot. Taking our side lunge, pivoting up and flexing that right foot back. Inhale, reach the right arm up high. Exhale, let it drop behind the back to try and grab onto our hands. It's okay if we can't reach, or if this does not feel good, we don't do it. Listening to our bodies. Beautiful. One more breath. Exhale, release. Straightening both of the legs, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Toes point to the long edge of the mat here. And we plant this right hand. Inhale, peel the left up high, twist. And exhale, replace. Inhale, reach the right up, keeping the hips square. Exhale, replace. Two more times, each side, twisting from the spine, trying to keep the hips as stationary as possible. Beautiful. Moving at your own pace. Release. Inhale. And exhale. When we find ourselves back with the hands underneath the chest, we will be turning the toes to the corner, bending the knees and lifting up nice and strong into goddess pose. Sink down into the hips. The hands find the knees. Let me take the left shoulder in, twisting to the right. And take the right shoulder in. Beautiful. One more time, each side. This feels nice. Still squeezing the glutes together, active in the legs. Beautiful. Coming back to center. We can straighten the legs, heel toe those feet into the middle, and then make our way down into a seat, where we bring the soles of the feet together for bound angle. In this bound angle, we will be, surprise, doing another twist. So don't take the feet in as far as you can. Take them out a little bit more to give ourselves a little bit more room to twist here. So taking the left hand to the outside of the right foot, inhale, reach the right arm back, and exhale, twist. Nice and gentle, not forcing anything here. Just starting to slow down the breath and begin to end our practice here. Exhale back to center, switch sides. Inhale, kind of creep that hand back, and exhale, twist. Take the full expression of this pose. Nice and easy breathing. One more big breath. And then exhale back to center. We can gently take the knees together and make our way onto the back. Extending the left leg long, right knee hugs into the chest, opening up through that hip crease. Feeling the lower back ground down into the mat. Exhale, release and switch, hugging the left knee in. Noticing what we feel physically. Maybe a little grumbling in the belly. Maybe we've detoxified and wrung out some digestion issues we might be having. Exhale, release the leg. Send both feet up into the air where we can find happy baby. Or we can take both soles of the feet together and pull them into the hips, opening through the groins. Yogi's choice. Maybe we mentally or physically feel more energized throughout our body, or more open and joyful in our mind. Maybe. We can just take a few moments here to notice. And then we can gently release the legs and take the feet about as wide as the yoga mat. Kind of let the knees knock together here just for a few moments of stillness. Of releasing tension. Bring back to your breath. And whenever your heart rate is back down to normal, you feel calm, cool, collected, and relaxed, and gently make your way to a sitting position. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you tomorrow for day 14 of our ease into the new year. But I look forward to seeing you whenever we share the mat together again. Namaste, my friend.